What's up guys, here's Twitty, hope you're doing well. Today we're gonna do some tractor pulling. You might be wondering what type of tractor pulling. Well, we're gonna do some crazy shenanigans with trains. Because I saw a comment on my last video to use that particular engine, the 4-cylinder, which I'll show you in just a second here after the game is loaded. That little 4-cylinder we built in the last video is a 3000 horsepower inline 4, 2.4, 2.3 liter actually, but you know, it's fine. Anyways, this little thing. It's a small, tiny 2.4, over 3000 horsepower, pretty reliable, pretty good. Now, here's the chassis we're gonna put it in. This behemoth of a car, 3.8 meters long, front to back. That is a lot. Now to give you a weight perspective as it sits, this thing weighs just over 2,661 kilos or 2.66 ton. Has an estimated theoretical 361 kilometer an hour top speed, which is sketchy if you look at it from this angle. This thing has a very much enough room to seat 6-7 people. Sporty interior, of course we have a luxury entertainment system. So now we get to the fun part. Let's put a front end on this thing and then we'll move over to BeamNG where I got a surprise for everyone. This particular surprise is gonna be crazy because it involves trains. So yeah, if you like this kind of crazy and you like to see more train stuff, do comment it down below. Because I love to read comments, and because it's a live stream, I can communicate directly to you. Okay, so next we're gonna add a grill. I think I'm gonna go with a simplistic style, something that works very well. And I think it's gonna be something like this. No, I saw the perfect one, there we go. And this one would work amazing. Beautiful. Now we're just gonna get it set up correctly. Make these lights a little smaller, they don't need to be that big. I like that a little more, and we can move them a little more sideways. Of course, make this a lot bigger. Move it a little down so it matches the top line, sort of. Try and match it as good as I possibly can, but sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Of course, we're gonna use this as a front end. I am gonna put a big old splitter on the front of this thing just to keep the front end down, because unfortunately with these types of vehicles, if you catch any sort of speed, they tend to squat heavy in the rear and lift the front end. So I always like to add a little bit of a spoiler in the front to keep everything nice and level. Yeah, look at that, that thing looks mean from the front. So I just need to add the splitter now while I'm here. That's gonna be something of the sorts. There we go. I always use this one just to keep things pretty simple, so that I can build my vehicle without having to worry, is this gonna work, is that gonna work, is that gonna work. So there's a little bit of info that could be considered useful, I would say. So there we go, giant splitter in the front, a nice leg killer right there. Awesome. So next we're going to move to the side of the vehicle, so that includes door, handles, and also mirrors and all the other fun stuff I put on the sides. Now because this is going to get used to tow things, I'm going to use these mirrors, but not that particular one. I'm going to use this style of mirror. I know it's made for pickup trucks and stuff of that nature, but they work on this particular application pretty well. Door handles, I think I'm going to go with a simple yet very effective handle, something like that. Now I'm not going to do suicide doors because that looks stupid, particularly on this SUV, because it's not meant for it right now. If I ever do suicide doors on a vehicle like this, I like to position them a lot lower, the door handles a lot lower, because then you can have a nice way to grab the door handle, so to speak, if that makes sense. Anyways, to the rear of the vehicle, where I'm gonna put my fuel cap on the side. That's what I forgot. Just need to add that there. That's fine. That's not really necessary, but it's always nice to have one when you need one. So here's the most important part. We're going to use this tow hook, or where I'm from, it's called a tow bar, but nonetheless we have to use a particular bumper, which I don't see right now. I think it's under miscellaneous, I believe. No, it should be, yeah, there we go, rear bumper. So we're going to use this one. I like this one in particular, but I don't think it's going to work in this application. I think that's not effective. What I am going to use is the off-road bumper. That one looks better than this one. So I always like to use this style because it makes my life a lot easier, and also it looks better. I know I should do the one on the front too, but the rear one is fine. And besides, it gives us a nice area to put our tow hook to make sure it's nice and strong. It doesn't break the vehicle. Now the things I'm going to be towing is a chain, so it's going to be roughly around there. I'm just going to increase the ball size a little bit so that works better. So there's our tow bar attached to our vehicle. Awesome. So now I'm going to do my brake lights, or tail lights in this case. It's going to be pretty simple. I want to keep this vehicle pretty simple because I want to get over to BeamNG and test this thing, because this is going to be crazy. Now this is going to be a little bit of a shorter live stream than usual, because I've got some stuff I need to go do, so I'm just quickly communicating with everyone today. I think those ones would work good without the grim strip. Yep, just flip those 90 degrees again. I can live right here. Now it isn't the most attractive looking rear, but if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. Function over full is the word that comes to mind. There we go. That looks good. Just gonna add an exhaust just so our vehicle can breathe properly. Let's go for a square one. I've not done a square one in a while, so let's do that style. Put our square exhaust right about there. That looks sort of good. This isn't the most attractive SUV ever, but it's not supposed to be. Also gonna add a little bit of a duck pull at the top, just so it has downforce everywhere. There we go. Make it a little wider and a little higher. That's good. That will work. Has a little bit of an edge, so that is awesome. So now we're gonna do some wheels. I need a wheel that can handle some weight. I know this game really doesn't calculate the weight and stuff the correct way when it comes to all the weight on the wheels specifically. So I'm just gonna throw on some generic wheels, and also we're gonna just throw on a good paint scheme, and then we're gonna head over to BeamNG Effort Exports. As our last live stream, we had a little bit of a problem where the vehicle didn't export properly, which was annoying. Let's go with the channel color, no flake, high shine. Yo, that's a bright blue. But okay, we're gonna give this thing a name. Let's see. Let's call this thing Tow 1. Tow 1 SUV. Because I am planning on building a pickup truck version eventually. But there we go. Let's see if it exports. If it does, awesome. Doesn't, that's going to be a problem. Okay. I'm just going to remove that. Beautiful. Export. Please export. All I ask of you. Just do that. You have one job. Do that job. And so far so good. It has not thrown an error yet. So I'm pretty happy. go. And hopefully finalizing, working. Now I am gonna test this thing's top speed, and then the main event we're gonna tow a bunch of trains and hopefully it will work. Okay. So I'm gonna quickly go over here first. There might be a train in the background because there is in this game trains. So I'm just searching. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Come on. PC wants to play very much nice. So okay. So here's our vehicle. So now I'm going to quickly switch over to BeamNG here. So now your screen should have changed. You should see BeamNG right about now. If you do, that's awesome. If you don't, do let me know. And as you can see there, here's our trains. We have 3 trains, and one of these trains that we need to proper with is going to be pretty heavy, but I don't want to add more trains. I can, but I don't want to, because trains, to get them to add up, is a pain in the butt. I'm just waiting for this game to go nicely. Start. So I will change the thumbnail here soon, as soon as the vehicle I have is spawned. Then we can change the thumbnail and test this vehicle. I also have an idea to take a bunch of campers and stacking them up, cloning them essentially, and then having a long ass train of that particular style. Might work, not work. So here's our train we're using. This thing weighs 8.1. Weighs 396,832 pounds. Don't know what the kilo represents that is, but just note it is 8.1. I'll probably throw it out as soon as I change the thumbnail. But anyways, we're not here for the train right now. This is a beautiful train, I love it. So let's quickly search for a vehicle. That should be our brand. There's our vehicle. Beautiful. Let's grab that. I just replaced one with a train, but regardless, one train still weighs, 400,000 pounds. So you add those 2 other trains, you're looking at 800,000 pounds. That is crazy. While I wait for my vehicle to spawn, I'll quickly go and see what the actual weight is. Then I'll tell you guys, because I've got to go calculate it. Let's go wait. Okay. 396. 832. So it's 180,000 kilos, or if you're looking at that in tons, and that's the short tons US, you're looking at 200 tons a train, or in UK long ton it's 177 ton per train. So you're looking at a combined total of a lot of 360 ton. Now that's, in my opinion, that's a lot to move with this vehicle. Our wonderful SUV is going to be a challenge for this thing, but of course I've got low range, so I'm going to use that, and of course we've got automatic transmission. So I'm just going to move it closer to the train. Let's get hooked up to the train, so that's going to be great. Let me just quickly fix that again. So I'm going to park the vehicle in neutral. Release the parking brake, handbrake, whichever way you like to say it. So I'll try to move a little closer. So let's pop it in reverse. Let's go right to there. Pop it back neutral. So lower the force just a bit. And we can get it hooked to the train. The train is going to play nicely now. And there we go. Our vehicle should be hooked to the train. So let's see if we can pull this ginormous thing. Turn on that, and I put. Let's try to hook the train. I'm gonna try my best. I actually want this to work. I need to see if one of my vehicles or one of my engines can actually pull a train. So move the vehicle forward again. There we go. And do let me know if you want to see a video on this, because that would be a pretty interesting video, I think. That doesn't really do anything, but okay. We need to hook these nodes. So I'm just going to place the vehicle in. I know this is competitive, but to get it perfectly working, we have to sometimes just trial and error. Awesome. Let's see if it moves. No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it move? What's the problem? Let's try and connect it. Let's try something like that. Should actually try and connect it with multiple connections at one point. But also should start working. Actually connect without the train exploding the vehicle, but okay. Let's try and move it. No. It doesn't want to do that. So let's see. Okay, so now I broke my vehicle and connected the train. Okay. So I didn't put the hitch out far enough, so I think I'm gonna have to do a body connection. Do you think it might actually work? We have one that is very, very close to the actual vehicle. Do some talking. Try and connect it back. See if it's even possible. That could be possible. It actually is. So let's try and move the train. It's trying. To ensure that both my trains have their engines in neutral, which they are. So that should move. Should, being the theoretical word here. Okay, that back one's parking brake on. No wonder it doesn't want to move. Okay, we'll just throw that. Slap that in neutral, turn that. Okay, now that should move. Should be the theoretical word here. I don't know if it's gonna be possible. It's trying its best, but I don't think it's gonna move. No, it's not trying to move here. Okay, so we now know that that won't work. But I have another solution to a potential problem, you might say. So I'm gonna remove all the other vehicles. And then we're gonna do some clever trickery, because then, well, let's just say I've got an idea, and I have a mod to work with us here. So I didn't want to work with the train, which was unfortunately expected, but we have these. Now, these have couplers on the rear. So that means, theoretically, you could have multiple of these in one straight line and then try and pull them, because I think one of them is like 5 to 10,000 pounds. That's what I think is the exact number. But we'll see. I have to spawn a multitude of them, so yeah. So about 25, give or take 2,500 pounds a piece, right? Which is a lot, but not nearly 1,000 pounds. Not nearly close to 1 million pounds is what those were. Both those vehicles were around 400, so you're looking at 800,000 pounds, which is quite a lot. I'd say it's good. It's all good. So let's clone this by a multitude of 10. So we have multiple of these. Let's do that. So if we take all of these and we add a big trailer, we should be close to, I don't know, 100,000 pounds. Should be the theoretical word here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add one of these. Now these are dollies. These things you use to move vehicles out, to move trailers and to use pickup trucks and stuff of that nature. You use one of these. These things are awesome, for simple terms. So I'm going to have all these hooked on the front. I might actually add another one, because here is, I think it's 5. So 5 times 25 gives you a number. You take that, you add another 5,000 pounds, and then you add a fortitude of a lot more weight. And we are speaking of a weight that is, well, let's just say it's a lot, to put it nicely. So there's 3,400, so no, I'm not going to use that one. So this is 75,000 pounds, that's a lot. To give you an idea, the most powerful pickup truck in the US, which is currently, well, let me state that very clearly, most powerful vehicle made by Ford in terms of the pickup trucks, the heavy duty ones, you're looking at a towing capacity, I think it's 35 to 38,000 pounds. I believe that's what it is. If it is incorrect, do let me know. But I think that's exactly what we're gonna try and beat with our SUV here. I'm just looking for the heaviest trailer I can use. So this one is 17,000 pounds empty, so we're not gonna do that. So I think the best one is gonna be the fuel tanker. which of course is 75,000 pounds, which has a lot of weight. That's really a lot of weight, but I think that's going to be good. So let's start adding these things together, because this is going to be a menacing of a vehicle with a lot of weight behind it. So this trailer does not have a rear hook, so this one has to go on the back, the very back. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do it manually, because it's going to be a pain in the rear just to move all these vehicles the way I want to move them. So we're going to pick the straw bar up, and we're going to pull it this way. So I'm going to go grab my vehicle, and we're going to move this a lot closer. I'm just going to connect that trailer to the other trailer. You see there. There we go. So let's do the loading capacity here. Let's hope it's closer to this. Hopefully it will work. I'm hoping it does. This thing not want to go on that hitch. It could be the two different types of hitches that we have. I think this is the wrong type of hitch. I think this is one of those bull hitches, the ones you actually need to use with a vehicle like this. So let's connect that there. So hopefully, so all of these and that one should be connected now. Oh, I'm going to connect them now, that's what I'm saying. I'm just going to move this blob, which is of course this one. I'm going to just do that. Okay, we should add all these things together now. Okay, block this in drive. Okay, so that clearly didn't work. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of trial and error, so I do apologize in advance for the trialing and erroring. Unfortunately, nothing works first try, unfortunately. Okay, so I can use all of these, but that last hitch is a problem. This style is a problem right now. So, I'm gonna have to do some trickery again. Why is the strength at 1,000,000 or 2? Why? Okay. So now I'm just gonna reverse the vehicle a little closer to see whether or not it wants to work. Okay. So if this doesn't work this way, I have a couple other ways to go about it. And that's gonna be by means of force, unfortunately. So that's a panel hitch style. I don't know, let's actually see if I can change that hitch. I think I can. Let's see. There is a dolly, yes. Okay, this is the axles. Okay, so I can't really modify that. Okay. Can I modify the hitch type? The body type. Let's see. If you do the single hitch style, what does it... Okay, so it uses the same style of hitch. It's also a standard pedal hitch. Come on, connect, connect. There you go, come on, connect. Now you want to connect. Go. Okay. So it's freaking out. That's pretty good. Hello! Pandas for you for life. How are you, man? Welcome to my current hell. Because this stuff is starting to get crazy. I'm trying to connect a panel hitch to a vehicle. Yeah, not only just a second, but that thing just decided to say no. I'm done with life. So I'm gonna try and connect it again, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Because if it doesn't, well, come on, go, work, please. I'm good, thank you for asking. Don't freak out, please don't freak out. Try a little more. I got a feeling this thing's gonna freak out again. No, what? Oh, it connected! Yes! Okay. I don't think it's liking me very much. I think I have to pull it manually off the trucks. That is fine. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, I might have broken it again, just might have. But, you know. Stuff happens. Accomplish. Attach all. Yes. But I think it's now working. It's fine. Now at least we have a weight. I can do so. I can do circular donuts with. This is not going well. But hey, it's fine. Just do. So I'm just gonna reset this particular hitch style because this thing is a. Okay, so we're not gonna use that today. Yeah, no, it doesn't take a genius to see that's not gonna work very well. So I think I'm just gonna use these for 5. Okay, game. Thank you for breaking my rear axle. Thank you. Yeah, this thing does not want to play nicely, but anyway, I'm just gonna set set home here. Yeah. This game sometimes. I originally wanted to test, if you probably look back at the footage here of the live stream, you'll probably see me trying to pull a train with this thing, but actually 2 trains. But that didn't, what's the nice word? It didn't want to play nicely. It only wanted to destroy my vehicle, unfortunately. Come on, connect. Hehe. Good. So now we can add another one. Oh, this is gonna be so freaking ridiculous. I can already see the ridiculousness from here. Okay, game. Okay, we went on that view because that's scary. Something I built, scary. Yeah, I think I am gonna break the rear axle of this vehicle. I do think so. So I'm just gonna open. I should actually see what's the short key for that. Should actually, but I'm lazy right now. I'm playing games. Okay. So we're not gonna do that. Okay, so that's at least very nice. Very nice. Attach. Toggle. Really game. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. So I think this is gonna be the way I have to do this. Because otherwise it's not gonna be nice. No, no, no. As long as the rear one is still attached, I hope. Hehe. Yes. Okay. This is already a bit of a weight. I can see the vehicle doesn't really mind it right now. At least we won't have it launching everywhere. I think we have to do 200 miles an hour with 5 trailers on the back of this thing. This is gonna be so freaking ridiculous. I love it. So I'm just gonna move to the next trailer and pull it closer to the actual vehicle without breaking the absolute hitch, but you know, things are meant to be broken. Sometimes things don't break, but sometimes when they do, they freaking break. Stop, 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 stop. What are you doing? More weird shenanigans today. Yeah. Okay. That would work. No, don't flip. That's all I ask of you, is do not flip. And we should be able to bring this hitch. I'm just gonna lower the intensity of that, so we don't freaking break it. Come on, hitch, connect. Go, 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 connect. So freaking close, come on. No, don't you do that. Let's just move this back a little bit. I didn't think this is gonna be this much of a problem to connect a bunch of trailers together, but I should have expected that. Connect. Come on. Try this again. There we go. Hehe. So now we have 3 trailers connected, which is kind of awesome. What we actually should do, now that I really think about it, we should add a car trailer and put one of the new vehicles on it. Yeah, I also see it's sort of a limit, but what I said I might do now that I really think about it. What's the fastest way we'll add weight real quick? And that's gonna be with a, well, in this case, it's gonna be with a car trailer, and we'll add another vehicle inside our car trailer. Let's see. It's an empty enclosed trailer. So I think this one might actually be our friend for now. We'll park one of those new ATV style vehicles in there, which I actually have seen is quite awesome. I don't know if this one opens or not. I do hope it does. Yes. Yes! This thing freaking opens. Oh, this changes everything. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Now I have a plan. Now we're gonna take one of these vehicles. Yeah, I also do think so, but I am gonna add another vehicle inside. I'm gonna add one of these in there. Then we're gonna go and try and see if we can go, what's the nice word, to go stupid fast. Because I wanna see if we can do at least 250 miles an hour. At least, minimum. On reverse. Flip it in reverse. Without breaking our trailer. Oh, this game is starting to get laggy. I don't think this thing is gonna fit in there though. I don't think so. There's only one way to find out. Oh yeah, no, she wide, she wide, she wide. Oh, she fits. If it fits, it ships. I just have to make the trailer stop because that trailer is moving. So now let's go to the front of the vehicle and let's disconnect that. As I see, I have load shedding impending. So here at 10 o'clock, if I disappear, just know my load shedding took place. Unfortunately. I'm gonna break that red trailer. Let's try and move through all these trailers and get to our main trailer. Get to the trailer that actually matters right now. Yeah, you can't fight it. You just have to work with it. So, unfortunately, is what it is. Better days are coming, I believe. Okay. Come on, up. Yeah, there we go. So I think that's the absolute maximum amount of weight we can add to this thing. So now let's take it and test its top speed. I have to leave it in four-wheel drive, so let's go. I'm gonna try to start slow so we don't break everything. Gonna get this trailer straight, there we go, so let's go. I'll throw the DSG stuff in sport and let's see what we get. This thing's poor little engine is struggling to get speed. Those trailers are fishtailing back there. Holy cow. Okay, that's fine. Moving up pretty good, I have to say that. Let's see, we're already up to 160, so I think 200 might actually be our limit for today. This thing might actually hit 200 miles an hour. But we have to leave it in 7th gear because this thing does not want to accelerate. So the absolute maximum speed is 180. So 184. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's really good, I have to say that. So I'm just gonna quickly take a thumbnail picture as soon as we get all these stopped. So I can turn off all my stuff because load shedding is at 10 o'clock, so unfortunately. Slow everything down without breaking anything. Then I'm gonna end it, so we're gonna stop right about here, so that's gonna be the end. So right about there, beautiful, so now we can do that. Come on, take the picture. Come on, take it. Come on, game. There we go, beautiful. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Do consider to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you wonderful people on Monday's video. Woohoo! Almost missed that one. Anyways guys, have a fantastic day and I'll see you then. Bye bye.